Ah, Twitter. A publicist's nightmare. Amanda versus Rihanna. We all know Amanda Bynes has had some psychological issues in recent years, resulting with her being diagnosed as bipolar and manic depressive. Before the diagnosis, however, when she was displaying erratic public behavior that no one really understood, she went on a series of bizarre Twitter rants, attacking pretty much every celebrity out there, with one of the most disturbing being her attack on Rihanna, calling her ugly for apparently trying to be white, and even going as far as saying that Chris Brown beat her because she wasn't pretty enough. Other people Bynes has called ugly on Twitter? Jenny McCarthy, Zac Efron, the Obamas, Jay-Z, Drake, Drake's mom, just to name a few. We're just glad Amanda is finally taking care of her health, first and foremost for herself, but also so we don't have to endure any more of her uncomfortable tweets. Wiz versus West versus Pizza Hut. Just last month, we were witness to a hilariously entertaining mini Twitter feud between Wiz Khalifa and Kanye West. Khalifa began insulting Kanye's album title choices and then attacking him personally, calling him weed fool, whatever that means. This really set Ye off as he fought back with at least 11 response tweets to Khalifa, which included clever references to his own song lyrics, a hilarious animation of a crying Kim Kardashian, and awesome proclamations like, "I own your child," and "You wouldn't have a child if it wasn't for me," referencing the baby Khalifa has with Kanye's ex, Amber Rose. West then proceeded to, of course, call himself the best that music's ever made and the greatest artist of all time. Earlier this month, West went on another Twitter rant about being $53 million in debt and asking Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg for $1 billion so that he can bring more beautiful ideas to the world. Pizza Hut responded with a very funny mock Kanye resume and told him that if he needs dough, they'll gladly offer him a job needing some dough. Love or hate Kanye, you gotta give him credit for his sense of humor and knack for always keeping things interesting. Baldwin versus the British. Alec Baldwin has become known for his temper in recent years, and his curse-filled Twitter ranting certainly doesn't help his image. In 2013, a British tabloid accused Baldwin's wife of sending out tweets during their friend James Gandolfini's funeral. Alec took to Twitter to call out the writer of the article, calling him a lying little and a toxic little queen that he's going to. He proceeds to say that he is going to tweet at the writer's funeral though, and that he'd put his foot up the writer's bum, but he'd probably like it too much. Rose versus the KLAN. Last February, when Amber Rose called out Tyga on Twitter, saying that he should be ashamed of himself for dating then 17-year-old Kylie Jenner, Khloe Kardashian jumped to her sister's defense, asking Rose in a series of tweets to leave her family alone while referencing Amber's stripper past. All hell broke loose when Rose then went on a Twitter rampage attacking the entire Kardashian clan, branding them plastic-ass hoes, saying that Kim supports her family by being a and even bringing up nasty old rumors about Khloe actually being O.J. Simpson's daughter. Ouch. This rose definitely has some sharp thorns. Cher versus the Donald. Cher crawled out from the depths of her wig collection this past summer to share some of her wonderful thoughts about the one and only Donald Trump. She refers to him as a loudmouthed bigot and obnoxious hole, and then goes on to say that she'd move to Jupiter if he won the election, that she'd rather stick needles in her eyes than take a photo with him, and the most hilarious quip of all, insulting his infamous do and inability to defeat ISIS as a result. Murdoch versus Muslims. After the massacre that occurred in Paris at the Charlie Hebdo offices last year, American businessman Rupert Murdoch took to Twitter to tell people that maybe most Muslims peaceful, but until they recognize and destroy their growing jihadist cancer, they must be held responsible. In a response to this clearly ignorant tweet, comedian and actor Aziz Ansari went on a Twitter tirade, blaming Rupert Murdoch for everything from pedophilia committed by Catholics to John Lennon's murder. Aziz's witty responses inspired fans everywhere to list random things they're dissatisfied with as being #Rupert's fault. Well played, Aziz. SHEEN versus Rihanna. Rihanna just can't seem to catch a break. In 2014, when Charlie Sheen and his then fiancé happened to be in the same restaurant as the pop star, he sent over a note to her table asking if he could introduce his fiancé, as she was a big fan. Rihanna refused due to paparazzi waiting outside. Sheen went on a hilarious Twitter rant calling her a village idiot and a douche, and saying that it was a pleasure not meeting her, and that if she felt so imprisoned by her fame, she should stay home, before calling her a #amateur. When Rihanna responded calling Sheen an old queen with his diapers in a bunch, Sheen shot back by thanking her for calling him royalty and asking her to tend to the dungeon in his castle. A golden comedic rant as only Tiger Blood could do it. Are you on Twitter? Which celebrities do you follow? Talk to us in the comments. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any more. Thanks for watching!